Even the weed spot gates, you know, the weed
Right,
man got to have his corner spot.
because the
My
weed is
bad.
from the earth. Even though I hate the way it smells, I honestly hate the way it smells.
Girl, better than them old
Oh
damn
God.
old them raunchy cigarettes,
Girl,
girl.
I hate both of them. I hate the smell of weed and the smell of cigarettes and the smell
Well,
of
you
black.
can't hate the weed since you just dislike the
No,
potency
I hate
smell
it.
of the
I hate it.
marijuana.
I hate it. I hate it.
You
I
ought to
hate
be
it.
ashamed of yourself.
I hate it. I don't
All
want
your
it in
friends,
my house. I don't
95% of
want
your
it in my
friends still
car.
smoking
I don't
cigarettes.
want it in my clothes. I don't want it in my wig. I don't want it in my curtains.
Okay,
Okay, so
I'm
now,
about to get me a wig since you talking about wigs.
yeah, now I'm gonna put a little weed blunt right on the top of it and light it up.
Actually, I was thinking about having me a leather wig made and put it on
No, just
layaway.
get one on your beard, like Sislo, like that one dude that what you call it used to date.
You childish.
Misunderstood.
You is childish. You talking about
Sislo.
like You talking about like Pastor Wilson?
No, no, no. Misunderstood. Her ex boyfriend. He got a long braid. You know how
Oh
people used to wear the long
wow.
braid. You know how people used to
Oh
get a long
wow.
braid in their beard.
Oh
There
wow.
is a man on YouTube with a channel who still got the old 80s throwback
Oh, so
braid.
he got the junior deacon treasury. He got the old Salem smoking with the Newport butt in deacon here. Oh, okay.
Man, Sislo, you gotta know who I'm talking about.
Man, y'all be shaming
That
yourself
was
out
like
here
the
talking
biggest
about
beef
people
factor. That was the
on
biggest
social
beef
media.
factor drama for like 3 months with Misunderstood and the dude with the braided beard.
Got to mute for a
Um,
second.
and what's the lady, the really skinny lady from Cali? What's her name? She's a rapper or used to be a rapper. What's her
Brittle bone Brittany.
Oh no. Oh my god, ain't nobody in the chat. Tony Dimples, what is her name? Snoop. That's her name, Lady Snoop. Lady Snoop and Misunderstood was both messing around with the same guy, this older man who got a braided beard, a braided goatee or whatever you want to call it. But I just was like, oh, the braided beard. I don't think I could date a man with a braided beard. I mean, looking like Coolio in the chin. Oh, speaking of Coolio, rest in peace, y'all. Rest in peace to Coolio.
Yeah,
I
that was a big homie. He was all right.
used to love me some
He
Coolio.
he was I don't know what was going on, but you know,
I don't know.
made the ancestors accept his soul. But I know one thing:
Yes.
when you start
Coolio, the
you
Gangsta's
start
Paradise rapper, dead
when
at
you
50.
start when you start going up against the big wigs and farm, and that's even the same thing with Kobe. When you start going up against the big wigs and pharmaceuticals and streaming companies and all these billion-dollar moguls and stuff that's owning everything, you have to be careful because he had been in a struggle with them for some years. He
But
was going for the next.
y'all didn't hear me. Y'all didn't even hear me. I was saying
No,
yeah.
we didn't hear you. I'm sorry, but they
Oh,
did
that's
say
okay.
that it might be a heart attack. They did say it might be a heart attack. Yes, Paul. Rest in peace, Coolio.
Oh, wait a minute. I was trying to say, I said, yo, rest in peace to Coolio, but also rest in peace to Keith Wonderboy Johnson, y'all.
Oh yeah,
Huh?
Wonderboy.
Yes, bro.
When did he die?
He died today.
Oh man, that's sad. We be
Yeah.
watching on Gloria Cook's channel sometime. Keith Wonderboy Johnson, the Quartet brother, the little dark
Yeah.
skin, the Mississippi boy. He do all that
Singing, brother.
squalling.
Yeah.
He was like this. He was like our generation of Willie Neal Johnson
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he was
of
50.
the guy. What was the name of that group? Sis, the legendary. What was it? The gospel. Oh my God, Willie Neal Johnson and the
I can't
oh my,
think. Uh,
was it the gospel? It wasn't the Southern Ears, was it?
uh-uh.
Wasn't Jackson Southern Ears?
Uh-uh.
Willie Neal Johnson and it was it the old Neil singers or oh my God! But y'all know who I'm talking about.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's who. Dang, what in the world did he kick
But
the bucket from?
they said he was 50 years old when he passed away, but they haven't really released like
No
such
details.
information, like no details, like why. I mean, I know with Coolio, they said it might be a heart attack, but they
Yeah,
still
he
got to
went
do the
to
biopsy.
his friend said he was at his friend's house.
Yeah,
Went to the bathroom and he never came back out. So he went to go
right.
check on him. But let me say something. This might sound gross to some people, but I'm saying
Uh-oh.
I'm saying it anyway because it's something
You
that
about
you
to say something gross? Oh my God, let me
yeah.
get ready.
Well,
Let me
not
get
necessarily.
ready.
No, it's just to some people might it's necessary though. Okay, this has to do with
Okay.
when you go to the bathroom.
Uh-oh.
Okay, no, I'm very serious though because on my background in the medical field, there are a lot of things that you know that that I learned and that people should be cognizant of. Okay, so when you go to the bathroom and you are just say you're constipated, okay, and you know how when you are constipated, you push. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
It's too hard to kill yourself.
She's so rude on the hood table taking personal calls.
I'm a muter. I don't want her to say something. Don't laugh while she on the phone. But
Mike bought me her.
Paul said Coolio was my homeboy. He was living a hard life way back. A lot of the entertainers who came out in the 80s, 90s, they did live a hard life. Like a lot of them are like living like us right now. Not that we don't have a life. Y'all know I don't mean it that way, right? But I mean just like regular people with regular jobs, paycheck to paycheck, just trying to stay above water. And they were like big hits in the 80s and 90s. And they went through all kind of shit. Drugs, addictions, hurts, losses, everything. Like who was that? Who was that? From oh my god, think time. Candy. Okay, Candy from Escape. I had watched an interview with Candy from Escape. I can't remember what show it was on, but she was being interviewed. And they had basically asked her, they said, now you was basically like, a teenager, a little girl, when you came out with Escape with the rest of the ladies. How did you manage to survive the what do they call it? What do they call it, bro? Like a lot of these younger groups from way back when, they after they hit it big, they end up going like bankrupt. They end up either dying, they end up in jail, or they just end up broke, or they end up like like you don't forgot all about them. You don't forgot all about them. So they was asking her like, how did you survive that? And she said, I kept working, I kept working, I kept working. Whatever I could do, whether it was writing for people, whether it was for producing for people, whether it's for working on a reality show. I mean, even her dungeon. She has her dungeon business where she has dungeon parties. Like people pay her to have dungeon parties. Like she has candy coated her toys. She has her hand in so many different things. And she said, I refuse to be that entertainer that was forgotten. Like that's all I did was sing with Escape, and that's all I did. So, when it comes to things like that, a lot of the people, they struggle. They struggle, and especially if you got some of them people who just uh sign you or manage you just to take advantage of you, it's easy to fall along the wayside. Back then, the artists today are a lot more smarter because they saw what happened before them. They saw what happened before them. Certain people, like, let me think. Okay. Certain people like Tevin Campbell. Y'all know I love me some Tevin Campbell. If y'all been following me long enough, y'all know I love me some Tevin Campbell. I wish I could talk to him. You know what? I'm gonna reach out to Tevin Campbell. I know I'm a nobody compared to him, but I'm gonna reach out to him because I really would love to have him on our show. Because Tevin Campbell still be doing his shit, y'all. If y'all ain't seen him perform recently or lately, he still be doing his shit, y'all. But certain people like Tevin Campbell, and I can name a whole bunch of slew of other artists who were just awesome, were great. Like Tevin Campbell was one of the biggest R&B singers in his time, the male versions. And me in my mind, there is no reason why he stopped singing. That's me in my mind. I don't know what he was going through personally. I know we got the stories out there where he was soliciting, he was on the corners, he was, paying people for sex, look at bro. He was so, we know some of the stories that was said about him, and I'm not saying they false, but I'm just saying, there's certain people like him that I would love to talk to and be like, why? You have the most, like so many girls, you had so many fans. Whether you was gay, I know he just recently came out as gay, but everybody knew you was gay. Tevin, we been
that man got the work.
Are you breaking up? Are you breaking? Is it me?
That man got to work. That man got to work with one of the greatest musical maestros ever to exist.
Quincy.
At the age of 12.
Yes.
Well, that says it all right there.
At the age of 12. But I just don't get it. Like he produced so many albums, and then it was just like he just fell off the face of the fucking earth.
Well,
so it's people like him that I would love to talk to, because Tevin has never done, what's that show, bro? Where Are They Now? Or The Unsung.
Oh, yeah.
You ever watch The Unsung? They have never did an unsung about Tevin Campbell.
Well, that's because Tevin is very, very private.
I know he's very private, but
hey, I'll be private too if I had to deal with you crazy ass niggas. I'll be private too. My bad. Sorry, we over here making a whole bunch of noise. My grandson's birthday Sunday.
Paul said, and Prince. Yeah, he did work with Prince too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he worked with a lot of the greats.
Yeah.
Which is right. And then with his voice, it's like, okay, he wasn't one of those people who could barely sing. He wasn't like some of those people. Okay, bro, we know the people back in the day who they either had stage presence, or they either could sing, or they either could dance.
Oh, they wasn't
some
shit.
of the people back in the day, we were like, who the hell gave him a damn mic? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Why?
Tevin had it all. He wasn't big on dancing, but his voice, oh my God.
Yeah, the dude had vocal. He had range. But hey man, life goes on. Things happen.
Yeah.
Life happens to be. What it is. What it is. I just pray for the brother. Hopefully all is well with him. This way I pray for him. Hopefully he pray for me the same way. May not know me, but that ain't the point. But nevertheless, praise the Lord. All the career.
I just hope Tevin Campbell will come out with some new music, because he still sings. He still goes around and tours. Matter of fact, who was it? What was his name? The one who some damn show. I just can't remember what it was. Why am I having a brain fart right now tonight?
Because
The Neighborhood?
No, somebody just brought him on as a surprise guest in
was it The Neighborhood?
No, it was
it was a house of porn.
I hate that when it's on the tip of my tongue.
You sure it wasn't The Neighborhood?
No, it was hold on. Let me see.
It was
I've seen it. I watched it.
It was the episode of House of Poetry Reunion.
Oh no, it was
I saw it too. I can't think of the name of the
Okay,
show.
hold on, y'all. Let me do a little Googling right now. Hold on.
Google is not your friend.
Oh, hold on.
Google is the devil.
Oh my God. I hate that when I can't remember something. I have to uh I have to get it out. Usher.
Ursher?
Ursher.
Yep,
Oh,
he
Ursher.
gave
Ursher
Not
him all
Ursher.
those.
Ursher.
Yep,
something
he
in
gave him
Vegas.
all.
You know how they have like the stars down there and they do
Yeah,
something for
because
like a
Usher was
month.
singing his song.
Usher, right. Usher was down there and I think he was
Usher
Ursher.
in
was singing his
Vegas
song.
and he invited Tevin Campbell as a surprise guest to sing in Vegas. This is just
He
like
been doing that. He been doing that with a lot of the celebrities that show up. That he
yeah.
might
And
that
so
come out to sing, which is cool. That's
Tevin
yeah, that's
came and
homage.
showed up and showed out like he still can sing. He still can sing.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure he can still sing if he been kind of irrelevant to the masses for a long time. Like when the last time Tevin Campbell was like what? Late 90s, early 2000s. I think what after 2000 plus he just like whoop de woo. He just went ghost.
He
Like,
just
hey,
went ghost, and that's why I want to talk to him. I want to interview him.
I thought you got.
hey family, I ain't tripping off the fans
Just get him
on
up
like
in
Urkel.
the box.
But I want to smoke some of that. I want to smoke some of that line that Urkel got. Urkel got. They say Urkel got some. Boy, they say Jaleel White got some of that. Ooh wee.
Huh?
They say he got. Yeah, they say he got a. They say he got a marijuana strain line. Like the Snoop love it. He said it's
Hold
some
up.
bomb.
Urkel got a weed line?
Oh
That nigga smoke
yeah,
more weed. He smoke more weed
Bro,
than
you
Wiz
need to
Khalifa and
tell
all of them
me.
combined.
He got a
he's a
weed line that make you
businessman.
make you wear your pants up to your chest.
Did I smoke
I
that?
ain't mad. Then I ain't
Yeah.
Yes,
Did I smoke that? Yes, you did. Yeah. That brother smokes big. Like he's a chief keep for real.
He said it's called the purple Urkel. What
Yeah, that
the
hey,
hell?
real talk, man. Hey, that pervert. That's that great. He the junior granddaddy.
he said that
Urkel
I
be having
smoke
on them
now.
pants pulled all the way up to his chest with the suspenders on and rocking them Happy Days shoes. You know them Happy Days shoes?
That's
The
childish.
saddle shoes,
Oh, so he had on some bowling ball shoes with some platform heels. The
saddle
super
shoes.
fly. He had he on the Huggy Bear fish tanks on some bowling ball shoes.
No, the saddle shoes, the
He
black
needs
and
some of them
white,
lemon pepper
the black
steppers.
and white one.
You childish. That's them asylum shoes. That's them shoes for kids from an asylum.
Oh, speaking of oh, let me
Oh my
finish, y'all.
God.
Hold on, y'all. Let me finish this tip though, from because I
Oh
didn't.
yeah, and then you gotta tell us your story too from D Town.
Okay, so anyway, when you go into the bathroom and you're straining to use the bathroom, if you're constipated, you can't like uh, uh, um you have to hold for no longer than 10 seconds and release. If you're pushing too hard, you can if you pushing too
Oh, so
hard,
you literally have an aneurysm,
you,
right?
you cause yourself to have a heart attack.
A heart attack. Okay, I knew it was something like that.
Right. So when you hear a lot of people saying that people was found dead on the toilet, that's a lot of the reason why is because they were constipated, they were straining, but instead of giving them their bodies or heart a break, um, they went into cardiac arrest because they strained and they
He
held it
couldn't
in.
take a good shit
Paul said,
No, no,
Paul said you
but
left us in mid-strain and now she back with the rest of the story.
But I'm serious. It's like you have to really, really be careful because
I feel you
a lot of
though.
people don't know that it can send you into cardiac arrest because
real quick.
when you hold your breath to strain like that, you're actually holding your breath and you putting a tremendous amount of stress on your heart. So
And I've
you
heard
hold
that before. I
yeah
just
you
couldn't
hold for 10
remember.
seconds and release, or
And if it don't come out, it don't come out. Try again
it don't
later.
give you, take a laxative or a stool softener or something.
Yeah, because I heard about
but
that
that's
before.
serious. I had to make plenty of phone calls for people that lost loved ones that way, you know. So yeah.
Well, I believe you because I heard of that before. I just couldn't remember if it caused an aneurysm or a heart attack. I couldn't remember exactly which one it was, but I heard about that before. So, you know, again, we're not trying to be too disgusting or anything, but you know, and the fact that Coolio was found basically unresponsive in the bathroom. His friend said he went to his bathroom. He was in there for a long time. We don't know exactly what was going on, but there's been times where, again, not to be too explicit, but where I had to go to the bathroom, and after I done heard what can happen, and I be in the bathroom like, oh shoot, this stuff it ain't happening today. Let me try again later, because sometimes if you try too hard to use the bathroom, you if you pay attention to your body, you feel like, okay, this is something's wrong here. Like don't keep forcing it.
Strain it.
Don't force it. Don't force it. Get up, drink you some water, take a laxative. What else can you eat to make you use the bathroom? Like some
take you a shot of whiskey and eat some ice cream.
Oh, like some coffee. Coffee is good. Coffee relaxes your muscles down there.
Take you a shot of whiskey and eat you some ice cream and watch what happens.
Some granola, some milk, some dairy, some stuff like that.
Oh, he'll drink you some beer and eat you some ice cream and watch what happens.
Bananas are a little starchy, so for some people they can work as a laxative, but for some people it does the adverse thing, which is constipation. So a lot of times they tell you get bananas for babies that are with loose bowels.
And Paul said, but the homie was messing with them hard drugs since the 80s, so his heart was probably on his brain. You know what? For him to be in 2022 with them same braids sticking up in his head, he had to be.
Girl, no, there was a few less.
No shade. No shade.
Let the homie rest. Don't do the homie like that.
No shade. No shade. I'm telling y'all, no shade. See, y'all trying to make me laugh. I'm being serious.
That's the big homie. That's the homie. Go on, Coolio.
Some years old, you still got 3 braids sticking out.
It wasn't no shade.
No shade.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No shade.
I got these long ass doggone dreads, girl, and I'm not gonna fit
you got dreads. You ain't got come on, bro.
I didn't have my hair like that.
You ain't looking like Pippi Longstocking with 3 little skinny ass strands of braids sticking on each side of your head.
It was struggling.
With some balls around
you. How can somebody be bald? How somebody got a LeBron James hairline with balls? How?
See, now you talking about me.
How?
I said no shade. Now, bro, shit.
How? I'm just trying to figure out how somebody gonna have a LeBron James hairline with balls. Wow.
Why you put LeBron James in it?
Because that's my little brother, but he got a that boy. No, that's a billion dollar hairline. That's a $1 billion receding hairline right there.
LeBron James ain't got no damn hairline.
He got a billion. That's $1 billion.
Stop disrespecting this man, and he ain't here to defend.
He said, "No, LeBron James."
I'm not disrespecting my brother. I love Coolio, man. That's
line, right?
I'm talking about LeBron.
Oh, Brian. That's because Brian is a big, like I said.
Like he should be selling headbands like out the ass. Like, he ain't got no headband line?
Mm-hmm.
At least not yet.
He used to. Well, he maybe never took up on when he was up in the land. He used to wear it when he came out. Yeah, LeBron wore a hairband for a long time.
I'm just like that. You would think that people be buying headbands from him like crazy.
Basically, they tried to give him the frozen version of "Let It Go." Let it go.
Especially the people, especially the men that don't want to let it go. Like, let it go. Let it go.
Stand you.
You know that song? Sing that song for us. Let it go. Let it go.
Fuck that.
Let it go.
Go. Let it go. You keep changing that phone.
Everything's gonna work out right.
I can't take. Okay, you confusing me now for real though.
Let it go.
Can't take it anymore.
See, I think we singing two different songs.
Yeah, y'all singing like three different. Y'all singing the congregational version. You singing the dismissal version, and you singing the choir rehearsal version. Which one is it?
I'm singing
I thought you were singing. You said
Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is
I
it?
thought you were singing.
Is it the mother's board? Is it the mother's board? Is it the mother's board edition, or is it the pastor's anniversary edition, or is it the?
I'm singing the backslider edition.
It's the
I'm singing the go to club on Saturday, rolling the church on Sunday edition.
Oh wow, that's typical. That you know what that is. That is a religion in our community.
Let it go.
You ain't never seen the movie Frozen?
No.
Everything's gonna work out. Right.
You never seen the movie Frozen, sis?
I have never. Let me hold up, bro. Now, hold up, bro. Speaking of
Let
Frozen,
it go. Let it go. Let it go.
The first one better than the second one.
You know, when I do my cake decorating for customers or whatever, as far as this Frozen movie or characters or whatever, I'm not into all that Disney shit. So when somebody came to me for the first time and said their daughter wanted a Frozen themed cupcakes and all that shit, I'm like, what the fuck you mean Frozen? Frozen what? Frozen. What?
You can freeze whatever you want to freeze, sis.
And they was like Frozen. And what's the girl name from the show? What's her name?
Elsa.
Okay, they said they want Elsa. I'm like, who the fuck is Elsa?